I think we probably should move. I'm going to get a little emotional.
It's coming.
Oh, all right.
If the new Greta Van Fleet record straight up. I'm sorry. What if the new Greta Van Fleet record straight up fucks?
If we record straight up fucks.
Like if we just stood there and said it?
Fuck, fuck, fuck.
We could
Fuck, 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 fuck.
It would be like, just watch the.
It would probably sound something like that if you really want to answer.
Just watch the pick of destiny. You'll get your fill. You pervert.
Yeah. You strange creature. You special animal. You.
Anyway, back to the organized program. Yeah, clear it up, brother.
Hello, members of Greta Van Fleet. I was listening to Billy Squier, and I could not help but think that he might have been one of the artists that inspired you musically. Is that so?
Maybe Jake, but Jake's not here. But you know Jake. Jake used to like that "Lonely Is the Night" track.
Oh yeah, that's good.
I forgot that he liked that one. What's that? No, that's terrible. That's a terrible song.
Right, I can take some of those questions there.
I got a question for you. Another question.
How does Greta Van Fleet do that?
Do what?
Is this that thing?
They do.
Well,
I think that answers that one.
Yeah, that's good. I think that's sound.
What you got, Josh?
My roommates and I need to know: do you compost? I thought it said compose. We do that, but compost, yeah. Don't we all compost?
We compose.
Don't we all? Okay.
There's
Next question.
There's one similarity between compose and compost is when we do compose something, it's made of shit. Here's another question. What happened to Greta Van Fleet? Do they still exist?
Excuse me.
That's the question.
Sorry.
Okay, right. Next thing. Yeah, you can. All right, we're not going to do this again.
Come on, boy.
It's been so it's been so much so often. Oh my God.
Come at me, boy.
Oliver.
All right.
Okay, all right, good. Somebody's got to do it. We can't let our poor press take all of the.
All night. I'm sorry. Here you go.
He doesn't bite it. He doesn't bite it.
Sorry.
All right, you want to hold it for me real
Sausage
quick?
fingers.
Walk. Now it's a race, but you look like you're winning.
Yeah. Jake Kiska. Oh, he's not
He's
here.
not
Should be-
here. Next question.
We need to know. How do you feel about Nickelback?
The people need to know. Speak the truth, brother.
Well, you know, if Jake was here, which he's not, so me as Oliver Reed will answer your question for him. What I think of Nickelback is maybe they'll be the ones to save me, but after all, they are my Harry Ball. Next question.
It's great. Really like that. That's really good.
Nickelback, thank you.
This is I think this is a very appropriate question right here. I think this one's really good. Does Greta Van Fleet do anything other than dress up and take pictures?
We bake a lot.
We've been known to have a cocktail here and there. Am I right? Am I right? Okay. Next. There we go. That's some over there. I'm going to share the love so that we can get through this evening, tonight, today. I don't know.
You're listening to America Tonight, Today, This Morning.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. When is Josh Kiska going to wear heels? How long do I have to wait for this to happen? I'm serious. When I get that bunion grind down just right, I just got to get that figured out, and then I got to slip right in there. They're going to be red and sparkly, and I'm going to tap my heels together and go to fucking Neverland.
It's always a trade-off, isn't it?
That's right, I got to say that.
It's always a trade-off. Well, perhaps when he stops wearing a G-string, he'll start wearing pumps.
Okay.
Everybody likes pumps.
This one's good.
And pamplemousse, he likes grapefruit.
What is your favorite thing about tour? Well, it feels like a campaign. You're on the campaign trail generally. No, I mean it's just actually quite such a great deal of aspects. So one thing for certain is it really is something you're never going to be able to kick once you've gone around the world and played to people who embrace you and welcome you for the first time, that, like friends you've never met before, feel they understand you vicariously through your art. That's something really special, and especially this sort of celebratory energy that comes together when you're in a space with people, being able to share that, and you get this, it's all sort of flows back onto the stage, and I think it keeps you young, really.
It's a celebration of love and humanity every night.
Every night.
I think it's very interesting, this question, because it's a very important question. We've traveled all over the many continents, and we've seen so many people, so many faces. But I think what's interesting to consider is the fact that we're part of now a global community that feels like as if we have a responsibility to the earth, the people, and being, sort of a unified society that I think can nurture and grow as a unit in a colony. And people, places, and culture have been very important, very influential, especially on this album. Sam?
Back to you.
I think that.
And of course, on the off days, we like to dress up and take pictures. That's the best part.
I think that's pretty good.
We don't have another question ready?
I got a question. I got one on the last one. I want to know what happened to Oliver Reed on that last bit.
He's gone. He's back now, isn't he? Prick. Sammy, you're so baby, and for what? That's the question, man. You answer it, not me.
I'm still baby?
That's what it says.
Okay, give us a moment to verify this question. No, that was completely accurate. Sammy, you're so baby. And for what? Well, I'm the youngest child. I'm the favorite. America's sweetheart. So, I don't know. I think I just fell into the role. I think I have a sweet boy-like innocence that perhaps I'll never get.
So baby.
So baby!
If each of the Greta Van Fleet members wrote their own songs, what do you think they would be like?
Start with you. Yeah, what would you do?
It wouldn't be much. It'd be a whole lot of... Because I'm the drummer.
At least that's what you
No, but that's together. It's individual.
So what would you say? Baby Sam.
Well, Baby Sam, geez, I think it would...
No, I'm kidding. I'm just...
I think someday I'll lead an orchestra like George Gershwin. At least that's the dream. Whatever's bigger than life.
I think I'd like to mix Kirtan music with like an Xavier Cugat sound. So I think that would translate really well. And I don't think I'll really speak. I would, as far as vocals are concerned, I probably wouldn't use any language. I think it'd probably be a little folky too, really. Kind of the tribal folk almost. Yeah, but it wouldn't have to speak any real words. I could just sort of use my voice as sort of like a gibberish kind of thing. I do it all the time anyway. I mean, it's like
It's an instrument after all, right?
that's right. You heard it here first, folks.
After all.
No, I think So, and of course, you wouldn't need to know what I'm saying because you don't already. By the sounds of it. So it's good.
Well, if Jake...
Nice to know. Thanks, guys.
Yes, right. Well, if Jake was here, which he's not, I'm Oliver Reed, and I'm here, so I'd answer the question for him. Shut up! What we'd do is he'd probably play a bunch of folk instruments sort of top of each other with the violin, viola, shallow bass, quartet, and there'd be some fancy-wancy sort of other thing over here. Maybe it sounded like Neo Kottke meets Hendrix meets the Blues Brothers or something. You never know. Again, it's just a guitar player, just plays strings all day. That's what he does. Very romantic. And we got a question.
Jake, how long have you been British?
good question.
Right. British. What kind of a question is that? I can't even think of what a British guy would say to that because I'm so irritated right now. Can't British. I'm not even Jake.
I think we reached a new.
I am Oliver fucking Reed.
And I think that's probably where that translates, you know. I got this really great one just now. When do you think Jesus will resurrect again? I think
that's a good question.
I think we're just being asked I think somebody's trying to give us impossible sort of questions, you know. I don't think some of the greatest televangelists could give you that answer themselves, but I guess the jury's out on that one. And we can try.
Speculation.
It's a good speculation, though. I don't know. I think it's an impossible question for me. I have a professor named Wagner. Would he be related to Danny? Well, Wagner's a very popular last name. He was sort of the composer as well.
What do we think?
Well, my father is a teacher, but he is not a professor.
Who's my teacher?
But he might as well be. He was my teacher.
Who's their teacher?
All of their
I was
teachers.
a professor once.
He taught everybody.
Our lineage runs dry,
And no life.
so probably not.
Black Hills.
Sorry.
I got a question ticking down.
Yeah.
It's a bomb. You like bombs?
Well,
Can you, that's gonna be a very terrible bomb. Can you guys give me a senior quote? Thanks in advance. Well, what if we didn't? Then there would be no reason to thank us, would there? Well, I've got one. For what is death but to stand naked in the wind and melt into the sun? All right, nice. That's it.
That's Khalil Gibran, by the way. You can probably look that one up on your local Google or something.
Wish I had a table to do that.
It's like I really always felt that I thought a good one would be fuck fear, live your legend through the intelligence of love. I thought that'd be good, but that's too real for the confined walls of some of those universities or whatever you want to say. You know, sometimes that's just not appropriate in the established system. What inspired your elaborate costumes? Elton John's encouragement? Question mark. Well, I think played a bit of a part of it. I remember he was coming. We were playing a show. It was a club at the time. It must have been years ago, really. And he came to the show, and he came backstage, and we'd had some. I guess we were. We had some kind of what do you call it? Rapport. That's the word, you know, with Elton. And then so he came to the show and he watched the show and he came back and he said, "I loved it. It was great." And we got talking and he said, "Don't be afraid to flaunt what you've got." He said, "You young guys, you just flaunt what you've got." And I think that's sort of a little bit of that permission was really good. You know, really important. So we took that advice, I think. But you know, I think we've always had a flair for flair. Anyway, I don't know. It's just sort of like when you pass the vaginal walls into the world and become a body of the universe, you decide that all of a sudden, let's have this. Let's have a ball. Let's have a ball, why don't we? You know?
Is that it?
I think there's only one more here in front of me.
Oh, well, let's get this down.
The grand finale.
It better be good. Let's begin. Let's begin the interview.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Let's go with the crucial question, Colin. What are Greta Van Fleet's Hogwarts houses?
Hufflepuff!
Wow, how appropriate. How appropriate. Okay, well, where do we start with this one?
We need a sorting hat. We're gonna need a sorting hat. Yeah. There's no.
Does anybody have one?
I don't have one. I've got this. This would work, wouldn't it? What about that's the sorting hat. Right there, Josh, hold that on your head. I don't think
Slytherin! Oh my God, I'm a Slytherin!
I've got a better one. What about this, Josh? What do you think? Are you ready? Hold it up to my mouth. I'll tell you. Whoa!
Give me a moment.
Right. What do you think?
I think.
What do you think that?
This the thing at Hogwarts.
Wait.
Okay, right. I think it's been sorted now. Why don't you
Give it! Put it on!
That's really good. I think we already good. Well, I guess it leaves you out there, Daniel.
What do you think? Are you going to need a hat? Because I am in my underwear.
I guess that's technically.
I'm gonna pass on the hat. I'm gonna pass on the.
I smell a cat. I think we should probably get out of here before we embarrass ourselves. There's one more question. Oh, there's one.
Yes, let's do this again sometime. I think we're quite busy. We've had that tractor themed party bus waiting in the parking lot for us for quite some time now. I don't want to be rude, so we've got to get out there.
We hope we cleared up the mystery surrounding the release of the Garden's Gate and a lot of the questions people had following the recent events. So thank you so much for taking the time. Praise be.
All right. Is that how they do it? Let's see. I think that's how they that's how they do it. Yeah, I've seen it. Very nice. Thank you.